A lot of leaders are very resistant to change,
Yes.
and some of what we do makes them feel uncomfortable because it gets them out of their staid way of thinking and getting them to think a little broader than what they used to. What has been some of the feedback that you've gotten from some of your attendees to your masterclasses?
The one thing I really enjoy about doing these classes, and especially rattling cages, and I've just said to somebody, even though we'll shake the tree, but we'll give you a soft landing. So there's a little saying that we have at Flux is we'll help ease you into a hot bath slowly. Because most people are quite spooked about it. Nobody likes change, but change is inevitable. So you've got to try and bridge the gap between people wanting or having an intent to change, but showing them how to do it and different ways in which to do it. What I always get, which is very, very heartening, is that people say, wow, I didn't know that was happening in the world. So a lot of times, even when I'm just asked to give a keynote, people generally say to me, take us out of our sector or out of the industry that we're in and show us what's happening around the rest of the world, because there's a knock-on effect. If something happens in a industry that's next door to yours or linked to yours, the disruption will come to you sooner or later. So firstly, it's opening people's eyes to that, and the revelations people have is quite profound. But what really makes me happy is, and I get this over and over again, is people say, I really enjoyed those insights. I will apply to my job, my department, the teams I'm leading, but this has been so rich for me personally. So people take something away personally from the business side of things, and that's where you get a really, really nice dovetail. The other thing that happens all the time is because of our Generation Z research. So I started tracking Generation Z about 8 years ago, so long before they even started coming of age, because I knew the first digital natives of humanity were going to be a very, very different demographic. So as a result, I get cornered, let's call it that, by a lot of parents to say, what are the next jobs of the future? What must my child study? All of those kind of things. And fortunately, but also unfortunately maybe for them, is I prick the bubble even more because all of their very ingrained ideas about a career trajectory, the future of work, I bring all of that into these conversations, and I know that I dispel a lot of myths, and sometimes people are left a little bit more shaken than they were when we started, but that's always a good thing.